Welcome back to Life is Strange 2 Colours. This is going to be the second part. The first part, I made my feelings known about sort of how the game is going, but generally, not much has changed about my opinion so far. Obviously, I hope the rest of the game can do that. We're moving on to the second part now. But it is what it is. In the end. There was audio issues last time, in which the game was quite loud compared to me. I've lowered the game down. I'm hoping I'm not that much louder. I hope that the game can be heard pretty decently. I do try to stay quiet, so I'm hoping I can. Chapter 2, Lanterns.
I'm not big on speeches. I've always believed that the role of the bartender is to shut up and listen. And by that measure, Gabe was the worst bartender I've ever known.
I never issued a speeding ticket to someone on a bicycle before, till he came along.
He cared so much about my admissions essay. Even though he probably couldn't spell admissions or essay.
He booked my band to play the Lantern. All the way from Seattle to pretty much right where I'm standing.
I can recall 14 specific instances where Gabe said something that made me laugh. The first was 2 years
I was going
ago.
for a while.
So, long story short, instead of a ticket, I ended up buying him a beer.
Gabe stood like 3 feet away, grinning like a doofus at us. I'm sure there were more people, but I only remember him.
And then he said, I know! That's why the K is silent. Then the fifth time,
He cared about everyone.
He was the kind of guy you wanted to be around.
he was a world-class bullshitter.
He was my best friend.
All I want to say about Gabe is he came into this bar as a stranger, but he left it as family. Guess that's that then. What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident. And I just wish that...
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Gabe called the mine. I gave him my sat phone to be sure he could get through. They fucked up. And now Gabe's dead.
That was my shift. If anyone had called, it would have gone through me. Nobody called.
You're lying. In front of Gabe's own fucking sister. Alex heard the whole thing.
Ooh. I didn't hear it all. We were very specifically not with him when he was on the call.
Well, I didn't hear Gabe make the call. But he told us he got through.
Well, if Gabe said something, then I'm inclined to believe him, Mac. What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. Just, I didn't get a call. Draw your own conclusions.
All right, folks. This is an ongoing investigation.
How
and
about
that-
we review the sequence of events? Hmm?
Well, son,
When I saw you at the record store, you seemed pretty eager to find Gabe. Remember why? Hmm? Another fight with Riley, maybe?
No, I don't have to take this.
Just saying. Pretty wild that you come stumbling out of Gabe's apartment with your face all fucked up.
Ryan.
And just a couple hours later, you just so happened to miss the call that would have saved his life.
Look, I told you there was no call to miss. Hey, maybe the call got dropped. Or shit, I mean, it's not like Gabe
Everyone's
was
getting
Mr.
mad.
Reliable all the time.
Watch your mouth, Mac.
Ryan, that's enough. Now, I'm just as eager as you to understand all this, son, but there was a time...
Bullshit, Dad. This little weasel's calling Gabe a liar at his own fucking wake.
No, I am just telling you.
Mac, I swear, if you say there was no call one more fucking time...
Stop it! Stop it now! This is not the time or place.
Yeah.
We're all here for Gabe. Okay, Ryan?
Sure, I'm sorry. It's not... I'm just... I'm not the one who killed him.
Why would you say that?
Aren't you, though?
Oh, to be fair,
Fuck did you
I
just
see.
say?
Ryan, back off.
Oh, I'm just saying. I thought I heard that you
Mac,
were the one.
you shut the hell up.
No. No, go ahead. You got something to say, Mac? Let's fucking hear
yeah,
it.
it totally was him.
Don't make me intervene.
All right, fine. As long as we're tossing around accusations, way I hear it, you're the guy who cut the rope. Why not
That's
you?
it. Wake's over. Everyone out.
Alex?
Hey.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Not really.
That's
But
not
I-
what it. Okay,
I will
okay.
be.
There you go. Thank you. That was almost not what I said. I was gonna be very upset.
It's not your job to keep it together.
Thanks.
Steph being helpful, good.
Do you, it's messy, but do you want to come in?
Sure.
Steph struck me as someone. Not like Elliot. Not like Elliot. Oh my god. I'm just thinking about how mid of a character Elliot ended up being. Someone who could get behind Chloe in the last game. I'm sure that will remain the same this time. A
You
guitar.
play guitar?
Mm. Well, I mean, it was a gift, but you still do. You just did.
Sort of. It was a gift from Gabe.
Cool. Gabe would try to pop wheelies outside the record store to make me laugh. Never worked. Till he wiped out. That was hilarious.
Before this episode would have came out, I would have made that 50 flaws video.
Gabe really wanted to do the LARP for Ethan.
I might have scrapped it before, but I'll play this game called 50
But
Flaws.
by the end of it,
And I liked doing that.
he was more
It's
jazzed
unique.
about it than
It's not the
anybody.
type of game we'd usually play.
Wish I could have seen it.
But these choice games are the ones I always want to record, man. Because just for the same reason that I want to record the game showcases and my reactions to those things, that could eventually become my favourite games, you know what I mean? I record these games because
We took this a year ago.
it's the heart and soul of the
We-
game.
No way. I can't.
What?
He actually kept it. What a dick. Sorry. I just need a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Is this a good sad or a bad sad? Is this like a sad that he's dead now, or a sad
Calm
that
down, Alex. You're
something
fine.
you accused him of was
You're
true?
fine.
Why is this sad? Is this a...
Whatever that bottle made her think of, it really messed her up. I wonder if I could help her the same way I helped Ethan. I need to feel her sadness to figure out how to help her.
Cool. I can use more of the uncompelling power. Yeah, there's been a lot going on. Oh, cause that's the Chloe outfit. I can't get dressed now, can I? No. Anything in here?
I feel sick.
See, you never see these people in the game. They have profile pictures. You can... Oh. Keyboard warriors. Even in this game.
Charlotte's sculpture. I wonder how she's really holding up.
I'm not seeing Ethan at all.
And even it was sort of your fault. You were not where you're supposed to be. I mean, sure, the blasts went off even though we called them, but you were up there. We went up there for that reason. We would not be there if it weren't for you.
So where is it? I like how in this game, when happiness is a feeling, there's no like aura. Water?
Now I can find out what's really going on with Steph.
What are they called again?
Don't shit on my yard! They're amazing! Their guitarist has one arm.
Badass.
Well, this is the actual thing, because that's what she said about.
Dude, give it up. I already booked a bus ticket.
Wait, hear me out. One more game. If I win, you have to stay. If you win, I'll cover the ticket.
You just lost $50.
Stay aware. What other objects can it derive sadness from?
Here's to your new job at the station.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I'm not taking it. I move to Denver next week.
You what?
She said she moved to Denver, and there was something about a bus ticket that she won't pay for, or that they made a bet on.
Damn it, fucking overpowered blue meteor.
Aww, is your controller broken too?
We're playing until I win.
Then I'll be crashing here tonight.
That's definitely not really related. Right, this actual
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting
So he
your
won.
new foosball champion, Gabe Chen.
Oh, you're the worst. Can't believe I have to stay in this stupid town.
I think we both know you could have beat me if you really wanted to. So you're welcome.
Bullshit.
I think I know enough to help her now.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but yeah, go on.
Still can't believe he's gone.
Yeah. He's the whole reason I'm still... I'm sorry, Alex. Don't mind me.
How about a quick match?
Did Gabe tell you we played?
I just had a hunch.
This is a hunch in 2024.
Well,
Color
right. I don't really think it's a great time. Fine.
First to 5 points?
If you say so.
Do I have to lose? Right, wait. LT, RT.
So, how often did you and Gabe play?
It was one of our favorite games.
How do I move?
You must be pretty good
Oh, it
then.
moves on its own.
Mm-hmm.
You were in a band, right?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
Drums.
How long did you play with them?
I'm just too good.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm just on top. Oh my god. Dominated. No
5
wonder he won.
points. That's game.
Yep. Big shocker.
Oh, hey, at least you played your best.
I mean, that obviously wasn't my best.
No, I get it. I mean, this is a tough game. Requires skill, timing.
I'm
Yeah,
really
the
trying
world's
to.
my champion.
Oh. Is that how it is?
Okay. Joking aside, playing this stupid game with you is exactly what I need right now.
You're on.
Oh.
I'm actually trying this time, so you better focus.
I am focusing.
Good. Wouldn't want you to get distracted or anything.
Certainly not.
Greatest Northwest band of all time, go.
Are you trying to distract me?
Oh, of course not.
It's not working
Slayer
anyway.
Kinney, if you were wondering.
I do not need to use my defense at all.
Woo! Shit.
Oh, that's a win.
I was actually trying that time. Okay, wait. Let's get serious. One more game. Winner takes title of Ultimate Foosball Champion.
Oh, well,
I don't
unfortunately.
know.
Oh, come on. You know Gabe would be all about us playing like this.
Well, then it's settled.
This is it, for all the marbles.
So many marbles.
Definitely the kind of game you want to focus on, no matter what happens.
Totally.
On top, on top, on top, on top, on top, on top.
Hey, so are you into girls or what?
Why are you asking that? Oh, sure, yeah, go on.
Yeah. Girls are pretty rad.
Right?
Oh,
Especially girls that play foosball and
Oh, you
host
didn't even
radio
defend that,
stations
come on.
And wear beanies like it's a religion.
Sounds like a winning combo.
why is this question being asked over? This is not this type of thing you split the screen on in this game.
This is what?
How convinced were you that that was gonna work? From 1 to 10?
No! Oh, my,
Like a
my clean
3.
record.
Well, that's more than 0.
On top. 1 goal conceded.
Foosball
15 in.
champion! Foosball
Almost
champion!
perfect.
Goddamn, Shin family! Oh!
Good game.
Thanks, Alex. I'm really glad you talked me into it. It was a lot of fun.
Of course.
It's kind of crazy that you knew exactly what would cheer me up.
Don't give me too much credit. I'm the one who really needed it.
We both needed it. You're gonna tell me the story now? I mean, it sounded like the sort of
So, what are you gonna do now?
ask you.
What do you mean?
That shit with Mac. He's clearly lying, right?
We need to learn on more. I can't be defending this
I'm
guy,
not sure
Matt.
what Max Steel
but,
is. His story doesn't add up.
Yeah.
I do know that I need to find out exactly what happened that night. For myself and for Gabe.
I've got your back. No matter what.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I should head back to work.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Steph, if you wanna, okay.
I know.
Also,
Gabe
it's
made
like
that call.
it's 7 o'clock
But
at
did
night
Mac really
instead of
let
7
the
o'clock in the
blast go
morning.
off just to get
For the
back at
first
him?
time, right there. Yeah, let's be. Individuals of
See? I can be a person.
what? Go upstairs even further now, but yeah, not something I can feel like doing. The album's still here. So what the point was of what I was saying is I'm a bit tired, and by the end of the episode I might not be paying much attention, but I hope I can.
It's a start.
But I can't remember what happens in this episode really, so. Get dressed. Let's choose an outfit. So today I choose a. Oh, it's got to be the Wolf Brothers. Got to be the Wolf Brothers. I know I said that I'm thinking about colour yesterday, but I don't know if I have another choice. If I have another choice, I'll switch off it, but I'll do the Wolf Brothers for now. There's actually 2 of them. I like the one that Sean actually wore. He didn't wear the red though. Why do you have an arcade machine in your house? I actually need to deep this. That is a very strange thing to own. Essay.
The kind of person who got that worked up over a college essay could be capable of almost anything.
Alright. Is that all right? Head down so I can still clean everything.
So long, depression food.
The thing about depression food though is it's nice. It's nice. Even though it's horrible,
Clean
it's actually the
home,
worst
clean
food.
mind. Right, Dr. Lin?
Alright. There's still not a Life is Strange feeling scene I've had, but so far this episode has been better, generally, than the first one. I know it's only been 25 minutes and there's only been 2 scenes, but still. Like, I mean, Life is Strange 2, there's a lot of people who don't like that game compared to the first one. I'll obviously like it more, like I've said many times, but that first scene, you can't deny it feels like it's Life is Strange. It's playing that indie music. You've got like a character you already get to know without seeing. And they obviously, you spend some time getting to know them before the power becomes a thing. Nothing to do. Fix a chair.
Oh, hey, kid, you don't have to do that.
Too late.
I still work here. Put it back down. I've basically just
One to
stolen my brother's job.
apologize. For all of us. We're all grieving, but that's no excuse. It was your brother's wake, and you both deserve better than listening to a bunch of fools squabble.
It was not Mac's fault. I wouldn't say.
I
mean, it was
appreciate
Ryan
it.
who brought everything up.
That was pretty rough. Although it's hard to imagine a good version of your dead brother's wake.
No, there's no good version. Just all of us trying to get through it together the best we can. Wasn't the first wake held in this old building. I doubt it'll be the last.
What are you supposed to mean? What do you mean by that?
Anyway, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
I need to talk to Mac. I know he's lying. I just don't know why. Any idea where I can find him?
Well, he helps out Eleanor at the flower shop. That'd be the place to start.
Thanks.
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for. If you get any at all. Just don't pin all your hopes on Mac Loudon.
Thanks for looking out for me, but what else am I supposed to do?
I wish I had an answer for you. But if you get a chance before you go all dirty Harry, swing by the dispensary. Charlotte wants to see you. And one more thing. I've been meaning to give you this for the last few days, but I didn't want to disturb you up there. It'll get you through that door and the one upstairs. This is your home now, for as long as you'd like.
What about rent? I don't want to be a freeloader.
Don't worry about that for right now. We'll work out a way for you to earn your keep when the time comes.
Thank you.
Give him hell.
See, I feel like right. Again, this is a journey for me. Less than playing the game. I feel like this guy,
I have no
Jed.
idea what to even say to him.
This guy Jed is the best, the nicest guy, who is also the villain. Like in the end, Jefferson's just doing his job, but like, other than being the villain, like he's doing the job of being a photography teacher. In the end, this guy James is just being the district attorney, and he's just like a bit. I mean, he's not someone I would spend the day with. You know what I mean? Like, but this guy Jed is actually he's actually a W guy. Like how W of a guy is, and how long he's been a W guy, kind of pays for. Kind of pays for it. I'm not gonna lie. Unless there's something I'm majorly forgetting, it kind of pays for it.
Okay, Jed said I might find Mac in the flower shop. But I have time to swing by the dispensary if I want.
Thanks for showing me that. See, nice town. Generally,
the park looks fun to explore.
Okay, but is the movement of the story forward here?
This is awful. He was so young.
He must be reading about Gabe.
This location gets all the foot traffic.
Customers here are a lot nicer than in Denver.
Never been to Denver, but I guarantee they're nice here.
For you.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
Hey.
Hey.
Ooh.
Come on, man. Can't you take a hint? She's not into you. Let it go.
That's rough.
What do you think?
If I tell him I like him, we'll date, and then we'll break up. And then I'll lose my best friend.
Maybe I could help them.
Oh, I'm helping
Hell
them.
no. What am I thinking? This is none of my business.
No. Help them. Help them.
Might be a good time to check out the
Help them.
dispensary.
Help them.
If I tell him I like him, we'll date, and then we'll break up.
No.
And then I'll lose my best friend.
This is why we need Life is Strange protagonist who isn't like scared of talking to people.
I just hope. So, anyone seen Loudon? I get Typhon 8 years of my life, and they can't give me back one simple answer about my job.
Typhon doesn't give a shit
Like,
about anyone.
You've got the most social power, and you don't use it. For good.
Sorry about today.
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time.
Like you have the most social power. You don't use it for something as majorly good as create.
Check out the
Shut up about the dispensary.
Dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
You got the most social power. What use it to create a relationship like that? But then you got Max, who's like, what was it? Oh yeah, Max uses her power to stop snow from being launched into someone's face by a car. That's something that doesn't need to happen at all.
Well, we can try
It's actually off
Steph
that
asked me to
person.
pop by the record
I forgot her name, but it became so much of a thing that it's like an achievement, I think, or like it's one of the things you can find in each episode is that person
if I had time.
in some like peril, but never like deadly peril. Just like a little bit funny if a situation would happen if you don't help her. But the more moral thing to do would be to help her. But yeah, we got like more social power here. Won't talk to people.
Steph asked me to
Also
swing
won't
by. She's got to be around here somewhere.
use it for good. Wait, it's just used to.
Chrissy, leave me.
After everything we've been through together.
It's hard to beat breakup music, but maybe I can find something around
I swear to God, if you're gonna
here to cheer him up.
give me a thing for like me to find breakup music,
I hope we all get to see more adventures of Thanor.
top 100 albums of 2015. Gotta be T-Pop. There's all 100. Comics. Yeah, I can't find any breakup music for you anyway, do I suppose?
Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I've only got a sec, but... Have you talked to Ethan at all?
Not seen him.
He's taking it really hard. But what you did for me this morning got me thinking. What if Ethan needs something like that too? Something fun and distracting. Something like a LARP.
Like costumes, foam swords, that kind of thing?
Yeah, but designed just for him and Thanor.
He'll love that.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so. I need your help though. I want it to be as good as it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right? So, what do you think? Who would the famous monster slayer have the most fun defeating?
Storm Rider, because he looks more menacing, he'll cause more problems. And obviously you're more satisfied in defeating the enemy.
Stormrider looks like a worthy opponent. He gets my vote.
All right then. Oh, I gotta get back in there. There's some stuff in my comp book. Be cool if you could check it out. Help me make some calls.
I'll see what I can do.
Why do I have 5 jobs? Buddy guy.
Hey, Haven listeners. That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time.
Cat. Cat. I just heard cat. Where was cat? I can't leave without knowing where cat is. Fine. Fine. Oh, duh.
Val, I just want to be friends.
Private mining interests will put their bottom lines before your family's health. You don't say.
You can see the actual. It's secure.
I might be too close to the issue to have an unbiased opinion, but fuck this.
Interestingly, this is the reason I liked Alan Wake 2 so much. Obviously I liked the game, the story was impeccable, the graphics were amazing, the gameplay was serviceable, the music was good, the audio design was great, the characters were interesting, but the maps
Vote
were all
fuck no
realistic.
on local ballot measure 39.
Like, the type of maps you could actually think about seeing, and like all the design of like the...
Vote fuck no
Right, yeah.
on local ballot measure 39.
The documents and
Chrissy?
everything.
She's a dog?
What? What is this guy on? Yeah, the documents are all like made realistically, and I really like that. It makes the world feel so much more real.
How could Chrissy leave me? After everything we've been through together.
Chrissy. Wait, isn't that the name of the found dog?
Hey,
You posted about a lost dog, right? I think they have her over at Todd's Hardware.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. I'll call them right now. Hi, I'm calling about the lost dog. Chrissy? Is she okay? Oh, thank God. Is she there now? Oh, awesome. Yes. Thank you so much. Can I pick her up today? No sweat. Take your time. I'll wait. Thanks again. Me and Chrissy owe you one.
You bet.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Still need to check.
Oh, so that's got to do with this. Oh, I see.
The flower shop for Mac. Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
Now you wanted me to go to this dispensary, make your mind up.
Oh, it's that guy's sister. I feel so bad for her.
I'm sick of people feeling bad for me.
I'm just studying. Yeah, how's that goes?
It's fine.
Bald guy.
I love being on hold. I love.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
Cancel AAA membership.
Forget everything I've said about this tower so far.
Might be a good time to check out the Oh, sorry.
We met briefly. You're Gabe Chen's sister, right?
And you're
Alex,
a Typhon person.
I didn't know him well, but I could tell he had a big heart. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Well, that does not feel natural. I don't know, there's something about the way you were looking at me as you walked off. Didn't feel right. At all.
Charlotte?
Alex, hey.
Jed said you wanted to see me?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I've been trying to stay busy mostly.
Yeah, distractions help.
How about you? I can't even imagine what you're going through.
Honestly, I'm really trying to keep it together for Ethan. He's hurting.
I hear he's been having a rough time.
He practically just lost a father.
Mm.
But he's shutting me out. He's never done that before. Not when it mattered.
Stay strong. You'll get through the hard parts. Both of you.
Easier said than done, huh?
Yeah. No shit.
I can't get over the feeling that the one person who could help me deal with the aftermath of Gabe's death is Gabe.
What is this?
An affidavit from Typhon. If I sign, I'm agreeing not to press charges in exchange for a payment. A big one.
How big?
How big are we talking?
It's send Ethan to college big.
Shit.
Mhm.
Are you gonna sign it?
I don't know. I'm trying to put Ethan first, but... What would you do? Do you think it would be a betrayal of Gabe?
Oh. Well, you're asking me, right? If I took the money, I would not be giving it to Ethan. That would not be happening. So, I would turn it down because I am more... I'm more worried about the justice in the whole thing.
I don't think you should sign it. I'm sorry. I know it's hard, but you can't let Typhon buy you off. Gabe made that call, and I'm gonna prove it. I need some time.
Thanks for being honest.
If they're willing to pay Charlotte to keep quiet, they're definitely hiding something.
In
I
it.
really appreciate you stopping by. Of course. She's right. But I could really use that money.
We can't give in, no matter how hard it is. It blows my mind that Charlotte's been running the dispensary this whole time. I couldn't even leave the apartment. When did you start needing a PhD to smoke pot? Stairway. God, put some clothes on. Sweet logo. Bet Charlotte designed it herself. These bougie dispensaries are gonna put all the creepy dudes named Gene out of business. There's nothing quite like a cup of weed on a cold day.
That's what they say. Why can't I find out how they're feeling?
Man, these things better do the trick.
What?
I'm averaging like 3 hours a night.
Pro tip? Insomnia doesn't usually come from nowhere, and THC is way better at treating it when you're also tackling the underlying cause. Any idea what's keeping you up?
I'm feeling Steph's comic book, so I was completely on the wrong side as well. Alright. What is
Still
she
need
up
to
to?
check the flower shop for Mac.
Now, what is she up to? What is she up to? What's going on? Yeah, still need to check the flower shop, which is I'm just filling in the book. Gotta give me a moment. Gotta give me a second.
Hey, Haven listeners. That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room.
I could take a minute to look through Steph's plans.
Indie rock coming down the pike.
Combo.
But first, a few announcements.
Oh. Looks like Steph wants me to do more than just make some decisions. Guess I'm in. Let's start with my name.
Oh, here we go.
Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring
The
your
Bard.
ex. I'm sure it'll be different this
Alto.
time.
That's the type of music related thing.
Alto is a good name for a bard. Ability time. Distortion Field sounds fun, but Healing Serenade could really come in handy.
Distortion Field? Come on, I'm not gonna be that boring.
Let's go with Distortion Field. How did I meet Thanor?
The Bard would have been a funny story.
A wolf and an ogre
Oh my
walk
god,
into a
how did you write that so fast?
bar. Oh god.
How did you write that
This
so
LARP
fast?
thing just might work.
That's your power. Forget the knowing what people feel like. Your power's writing like that speed. I wrote a whole novel. Wrote more in a second than George R. R. Martin in a year. That's an accomplishment.
Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
I don't get it. Do people just not want ice cream anymore?
Why? He's still there. Can't leave this area.
Still haven't found Mac. Jed suggested I check the flower shop.
I know. This guy Mac is gonna be upset that I think he's lying, which I personally, I can't remember if he is, to be honest, but I personally don't think he is.
Eleanor?
Oh!
Sorry.
No need to apologize. How are you, dear?
Oh,
How's your thing, Cam?
I'm, still just trying to adjust, I think.
Give yourself some time. Change is always hard.
Is Mac here?
Oh, he was helping me not too long ago. I think he just left. Can't have gotten too far.
Got it. Thanks.
Now, what was I?
She looks terrified. I can't leave her like this. Okay, time to figure out why she's afraid.
All my memories are fading. I feel broken.
Does she have like dementia?
The doctor said I had more time, but everything is becoming so out of order.
Definitely.
If they know about my condition, they'll make me close this place.
Anything else? I can just walk into her room.
If Riley finds out, she can't find out.
Thank you, dear. I'll get started on it right away. Just come by with the check whenever you're free.
Definitely like dementia or something.
Holy shit.
It's not just that she forgot what she was doing. She's afraid she's forgetting everything. But how can I help her? Forget what you were working on?
You could say I'm having a bit of a senior moment.
Well, maybe I can help. Seems like you have a lot going on today. I could help you retrace your steps.
Oh, I don't want to keep you.
Hey. I want to help. Okay. What would Eleanor have done first?
Open up. Right?
You must have flipped the sign to open.
I always flip it first thing when I come in. And then I open my mail. Something must have distracted me.
Better. We can do this.
You open your mail. No?
You were over here when I came in. Maybe you were counting the drawer.
I would have done that last night.
Remove the dead plant seems like a good thing to do second.
Did you trim these flowers today?
I'll trim them.
You don't have to do this. I'll be all right on my own.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, probably go in here then.
Did anything happen with Riley?
I don't know.
Could a phone call have distracted you?
Yes. I got a call first thing in the morning. But I can't think who it was.
Maybe we can find something to remind you.
Maybe it was your daughter.
Could it have been Riley who called?
I think that's right. She called to tell me about a new order. Goodness. What was the order for?
Lilies. Was it for lilies?
Rush order. This must be what Riley... I think that order might have been for these lilies.
Of course. Riley helped me pick them out before she left.
Now we just have to figure out who ordered them.
Is there anywhere else I can check about the register? Would you look in the register for all that? It says it last.
The check for the lilies would be in here, right? That could tell us who bought them.
It should.
Mr. Jedediah Lucan. Huh.
Mr. Lucan?
Looks like the lilies are for Jed.
That's right. Riley dropped off an order for Jed.
Everything's coming back. There we go.
I knew you'd figure it out.
I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, Alex. You're a godsend. Jed must be hosting some event. I wonder why he wants lilies, though. They're traditionally for funerals.
God. She doesn't remember.
The festival. Oh. Oh. He's forgot the day in it. So he's forgot to. Oh, I'm gonna spare the pain. There's levels to
You
telling
know,
the truth,
Dad
which I generally do.
probably doesn't know the difference between a lily and a tulip.
Don't sell him short. He's more clever than he seems.
There's levels to telling the truth. And most
Thanks
of
again
the
for your
time,
help.
I'll be telling
Don't
the
be a
truth over doing
stranger.
anything else, just like the ending of Before
I
This
won't.
Time, but
Promise.
What do you want? You want to make fun of me too, like those other jock assholes?
What? No. You made a sick killer robot and won a fucking contest. That's...
First of all, we got third place, and anyway, he's not a robot. Technically, he's... Ugh, God. Way to take the bait, Rye.
Well, they don't seem to be that. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. This event didn't seem to be that important.
Eleanor said
Jack Stevens, who will be taking over the restaurant next of work.
Mac is nearby. I don't see him here. Maybe at the bridge?
Yeah, but how do you know how...
How's your progress in Moondrop Ranch? Did you buy your chicken coop?
There's all the chance that he's just not been around either. He is.
I'm so fucked.
Can't hide from me forever, Mac. Mac,
Alex. Look, it's not a good time.
you owe me an explanation about what happened to Gabe.
I'm really sorry he died. And I appreciate that you didn't out me to Riley the other night, but I can't talk to you.
Oh, afraid.
I get it. He died on your shift and you're freaked. But you have to come clean.
Please. There's nothing I can tell you.
Mac, come on. He was my big brother.
I can't.
Something definitely has him scared. Maybe if I could tap into his fear, I could get to the truth. I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Well, your hands. That would be very good to push him over. In here? No. Talk to Riley. I have no clue where Riley is.
Man, these overnight shifts really take it out of me.
Yeah, my sleep schedule's fucked.
Gabe was too young. Just too young.
I didn't really notice this view. It's a nice view. Look at that. What are you doing? Boat rentals.
Hey, Pike.
Hey! How you holding up?
Guess I've been better.
Yeah, right. Dumb question. Hey, I want you to know I meant what I said back there. Gabe was something else. He could bring a smile to my face even on the worst days.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
And, when you're ready, I still need to get your statement for the investigation.
I'm not bringing Mac into it. This is not the guy. It's an
I
investigation.
think I'll be ready soon.
Yeah. Yeah. No rush.
Well, I would say there should be a rush. Like, what? I'm gonna do it in 5 months when I've got everything.
I used to babysit Ethan when he was little. This whole thing is so horrible.
Alright. Where's this guy?
You're writing a novel? Since when?
I just started. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Ethan. Here he is. Angry.
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
Fuck. Losing Gabe's been hard enough for a supposed grown-up like me. But for Ethan... Hey, buddy.
Hey, Alex.
Are you doing okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Definitely not mine. I'm here for you, whenever you need me.
Ooh, you bought it down.
Hope customers here are a lot nicer than in Denver.
Talk about the accident? How would I know that? Fuck, now I'm on Diane's shit list.
Thanks, Diane.
Where is... Maybe back in here. I don't know. Everyone's sort of cleared away. She's obviously not there. I don't know where she lives. She's not in the dispensary in the record store. What am I supposed to know where she is? Can I go this way?
Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven.
Tragically, we didn't model the rest of the places. Right. That's all you had to say. Right. Riley, are you in here?
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Am I missing something major? Get a bird's eye view of where she is.
You could stay here too. I wouldn't try to stop you.
Yeah, good.
I'll be the only trans person in a town with a population of like 4. That sounds like a blast for me. Thanks for not trying to stop me.
I'm sorry, Izzy. It's not you. And it's not the band. I fucking love that shit. But I need to try this. It's just time for something new.
I knew it. I knew this would happen eventually. Fucking... See you around, Steph.
So what would have that been in Arcady Better? Because it's all about Steph leaving to go here. Then again, she did have to leave like literally in 2013, so there was a lot of time. There's the whole 6 years she could have been anywhere else before here. I do not need to explore. The only place I can be sure she isn't here, because that would be strange.
I just need... need to find something I could use to put
And it says talk to
him
Riley
over
about
the
much shit.
edge.
Where's Riley? How am I supposed to know where she is? Can I help these two yet? Why are you there? Just a random place for you to be.
Hey, Riley. Alex. Hey.
See, in a previous Life is Strange game, that would just load and I would be talking to Riley. Like, it's cool that you've got like an open world element to this, but it doesn't work.
that fight Mac had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right?
Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of them, Gabe and Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right.
Do you think he's telling the truth about the call? That Gabe never made it?
No, it's not that... Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
Okay. I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing?
I miss him so much. He was like an older brother to me.
No.
I'm glad you had him.
He was a really good guy, Alex.
You and Eleanor seem close.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little.
Oh.
I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me.
What does she think about you going away to school?
She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy.
Will she be all right without you?
She's a tough cookie, but I do worry about her sometimes. She's getting older. One day I'll have to take care of her.
I know having you work with her in the shop has meant the world.
Yeah. To both of us.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just gotta push this guy Mac off the edge.
I don't want to push Riley.
You don't want to push Riley, you push him.
Riley, but I need to know more about Mac. How do I get her to open up?
Oh my god, man.
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Acting like what? Maybe I can get her to
Look at
tell
him.
me.
Is there a photo mode? Oh, let's recess the camera.
I know what this means. Somewhere, there's a dog I need to pet. Simple but effective. Do you want to talk about Mac? Yeah,
Ooh, I'm off.
I get it. It's just, if he didn't do anything wrong, why is he acting like he has something to hide?
He asked me to leave Haven with him.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh
Right
my
after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why.
Bro just wants to escape
He
it all.
just looked so guilty. I told him I had to think about it, but... Alex, I'm scared he did something horrible.
Riley, thank you for telling me.
You deserve the truth.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
Okay. We'll talk soon?
Yeah. Whenever you want. Mac trying to skip town is sketchy as shit. I bet I
This
could
is
use that to
sketchier
stoke
than
his
what
fear.
you're doing. This is why you have the NPCs push you out of the way instead of the other way around. There you go. And now you just got stuck there instead. Like, what's going on? What's going on in this game?
I should make sure there's nothing else I want to do before I confront
I'm
Mac.
alright, thank you. I'll confront him. I've done everything possible.
What Riley told me might do it, but I should make sure
Oh
there
my
isn't
God,
anything
that's
I still
already-
want to do around town first.
Alright, thanks. I'm alright. I'm genuinely okay.
Okay, let's do this. I got Riley to tell me about your plans to leave town. That's not something innocent people do.
God. It's not... I didn't do anything. Just fuck off! Leave me alone!
Okay, Mac, why have you just... I'm in your mind now and he's running away. Why have you... Oh, he feels like he's being watched. No wonder you were bugging out trying to get to the newspaper stands. You were picking up one, reading all the news. getting like... Oh, nah. Typhon. Official camera.
Fuck. I'll deal with Mac when I get to him. For now...
Typhon's always watching. They run this whole town.
So he's just scared of him saying
Mac feels
anything.
like everyone's... I saw Mac run down that alley.
Everyone thinks I killed him. They all hate me. It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
It should have been you instead. Alex?
No! What the hell? There are people out there! I told you to call it off!
See, this guy Mac, I knew he was...
I saw the way they looked at me at the wake.
He was fine.
They all think I let him die.
I know why you're lying. Typhon's forcing you to deny the call.
What the fuck?
I know you tried to stop it. They fucked up, not you. Stop lying for them!
You don't get it. This wasn't some accident. I told them you were down there, and they detonated anyway.
On purpose? Why?
I don't know. I swear. And then I get a message telling me to deny there was ever a call. You gotta believe
Who?
me.
From who? Was it this Diane?
Gabe and I, we didn't get along, but I didn't want him dead. And now Typhon's watching me. I mean, my girlfriend, she thinks I'm a murderer. My neighbors all hate me. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I think I can calm him down, but does he deserve it?
Does he? Yes. 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 The easiest option, yes. Bro, we just found out over the last few minutes that bro's trying to help. Yes, he deserves to be calmed down because he was closer to stopping it from happening than most of the people who are sad.
Mac.
Come on, he can calm down.
Come
That's
on.
why he's mad.
You gotta calm down, okay? Dude, stay with me. I know what it's like to be doubted. To have everyone think the worst of you. But the truth will come out. I'll make sure of it.
But Typhon...
If Typhon comes after you, they're gonna have to get through me too, okay?
Thanks. I actually feel a little better.
Yeah, well, you learn a thing or two hanging out with shrinks your whole life.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Don't leave Haven. I'm gonna get to the truth.
I keep getting the names of different Haven because there's two towns called Haven in Life is Strange. Haven Springs, so yeah, and there's Haven Point, which is the religious one in Life is Strange 2. And I keep getting them. I keep mixing up the names.
Hey. Yeah, it's... Can we talk? Where are you? Okay.
Who is this? Where are they? What is this? When? Where is this? Where are we? Quite the trek to make, isn't it? Just go and meet some random caller who is... Okay, who is Ryan?
You were right. About Typhon, about Mac.
He was.
Alex.
Mac got the call.
How do you know that?
He got the call and he lied about it.
Doesn't matter.
Someone is putting pressure on him to keep quiet. Someone from the mine, and...
It doesn't matter! I keep coming here and playing it back. But it always ends the same.
Ryan.
He's dead. He's really dead, Alex.
Whoa. How much rage is like... Okay.
It was my fault. My job is to keep people safe. And I failed.
Ooh.
You saved Ethan. That kid is alive right now because of you.
She's wrong. I let her cross that log. I put Gabe in harm's way. I'm not a hero. I'm a coward. Worse than worthless.
You were brave this morning. You're brave now. I've never been as brave as you.
It doesn't matter. Gabe's dead. Because of me. Gabe, I'm so sorry.
Gabe loved you, Ryan. He would forgive you. You know that. You're not alone.
Bro couldn't call me to do that in the town. That was such a long hike.
Whoa, hold on. There's a guy in a gorilla suit? Does he also jump off of the cliff and into the pool?
No, he chases a guy in a banana suit. That guy jumps off the cliff and into the pool.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a Mexican restaurant?
Nominally. The food is, well, terrible. But it's Gabe's favorite place. I tell you, he's the oldest 12-year-old I know. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You came up here to tell me that I was right about Mac. About him getting the call. How did you know?
He told me.
There's something you should know about me. And it's gonna be easier to show you
Ah,
than
so
to
now we're
explain
just
it.
giving away the secret of the power without my consent. Alright, sure then.
This is gonna seem sort of weird at first, then really weird. Do you trust me?
Really funny.
Okay. Think of something that just scares the shit out of you. Really focus until you feel it.
You get to see the aura of Skura.
Mac, Typhon, all of it. You're afraid you won't know how to handle it without Gabe.
Never knew anyone so good at getting into and out of trouble.
You're gonna finish what he says, watch.
This one time.
Happy?
Glad I was able to help, but I think I'll pass on the kisses. Whatever it is you're thinking about right now, don't stop, okay? Keep going.
Okay.
What emotion is this?
Joy? I don't know. What would you call this? Delirium, maybe.
Must be a good memory. I wonder if I can piece it together.
What? Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of blood, huh?
Gabe, this is serious. Killing a Canadian goose is a violation of international law.
Shut up. It is not.
They're Canadian geese, Gabe. Property of the Crown.
The Crown of...
Property of the Crown, Gabe.
What do we do?
Crown of the United Kingdom. That's right, we own no geese. I've got Canadians. What is a shovel?
How deep you think?
Deeper than that. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police can spot a goose grave at 100 paces.
The Mounties? Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How long were you gonna let me dig?
I wasn't gonna stop you.
That's a car. No, look, that's a goose, that's a car. I see.
Gabe, goose.
I see it. It'll move.
It's not moving.
It'll move.
Gabe!
So hit the goose with a car. Which has a very...
So, did you finish burying the goose or not? Okay, also, property of the crown? Really?
Well, they are technically protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act.
How did you know that?
How?
So,
But the worst one in the series.
I guess I have this power. I can see other people's emotions. They show up like an aura, and if I get too close, I feel what they feel. As if I was feeling it myself. And when I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it.
And that's what you just did with me? Whew. Some kind of power. No kidding.
It's only ever been the bad emotions before, but that was pure joy.
Who else knows?
I've never told anyone until now.
I guess I could have said
And that's
told
how I
Gabe
know Mac's
yesterday.
terrified of Typhon. He reported Gabe's call, and
Yeah,
they
I did.
ignored it. Now they're putting pressure on him to toe the line.
Okay, but why?
I don't know yet. Someone made the decision to let the blast go off. Seems like finding out who would be a good start.
So, you're going after Typhon? You'll need help.
You don't have to.
You're stuck with me now. You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
So now we know the good emotions that people have. Great. I keep forgetting that the powers evolve. Like Daniel's got better and he got more strong with it, and he ended up being able to throw bigger things and move them in different ways and force them away and explode them. Max ended up being able to focus on the pictures and teleport back to that time. And this has obviously the more emotions unlocking, I guess. Come Steph again.
This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you.
How do I say I love you the day I let you go? How do I change all of the pain into the joy?
And they got a lantern.
I won't hold on to
I didn't speak this morning. I couldn't. Hearing everyone talk about him, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that. But even though I only had one day with him, he changed my life. I said I didn't know if I belonged here. He told me that home isn't something you find. It's something you build.
I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly.
I love you, Gabe.
will say goodbye. How do I say I miss all the ways you made me smile? How do I show
Oh, they all got the joy.
that I'll survive all of these trials?
Except for I'm sorry for pausing this scene. It's one of the best ones in the episode. Except for Mrs. Typhon in the background. She's just for the PR of it. And me. It's rising.
I won't hold on to
Oh no, she's
this
scared.
place
Or nervous.
without you.
The thing is, purple means a lot of things in this game. Complete chapter 2.
I will let you fly. I will say goodbye.
There we are. Alright. Calming Mac down. Or you can just leave him to do it. Yeah, that was the most obvious of the split choices in perhaps this series. 96-4. I'm surprised it's not even more than that. Like, the guy literally, you find out that he's not a bad guy before that option comes up. Eleanor forgot about Gabe's death. Or you can remind her. Why did so many people remind her? Like, I'm a proponent of telling the truth in these games. To people who deserve to hear it. You know, there's the whole idea of revealing this type of thing. Can help, but like, she'll find out eventually in a more organic way, and really I wasn't there for her. I was helping her through her own thing then. She didn't deserve to feel worse that day. Charlotte didn't take Typhon's money. Charlotte signed it. Oh, 0%. Made her sign it after I didn't visit her. No one didn't go to her. Yeah, probably because when you're outside of it, Alex is like, I need to visit the dispensary. Let me look at the dispensary. Like, there's no way to not. Didn't sit at the edge of the dock. I saw where you could do that. I just didn't do it. Tidy up the apartment. Yeah, I mean, it's just a thing that I saw you could do, so I just started going clicking on stuff. Didn't add anything to the memory table. I didn't really know you could do that. You can get the photograph or the album on. Alex didn't look at the dartboard. Oh, you can make a sad and happy face. Okay, cool. Alex also got by Alto in the lap. Alexandria in the lap. Alwyn was not a choice. Oh, you didn't look through it. That's a 6%, so 94% did. Alex didn't sit at the table at the rooftop. No, but I did go up. Alex admitted she didn't hear Gabe's call. Right. Because I'm a proponent of the truth, like you just said. Alex offered Ryan Gabe's forgiveness. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, but Ryan would have accepted Alex's Or was able to forgive himself anyway. Ryan and Alex shared a hug. That's a more often choice than shaking hands. I was foosball champion. How other people must be terrible at playing games. Bro, that was the easiest, like, feat. One goal it took. Unless he gave it away, but I'm sure 64% of people didn't give it away. Steph made Storm rival art boss. Yeah, I mean, that's just that's a non-choice, really. That's not really anything, is it? I not talk to her 1%, really. So, no, there was a percentage of people who went in and just didn't talk to her, okay? Like 3% of people. Alex didn't help the bird watcher. Yeah, I'm not going looking around doing little side quests. Alex helped sad dude find his dog. Yeah, because that was in front of me. I was like, just looking around. Things like that happening later in the episode is where it gets risky. Alright, there goes chapter 2. So, here's my opinion on chapter 2. So, at the end of the last one, I said it was 30% of the way between my old opinion and changing my opinion to think this game is actually a worthy Life is Strange game. I would say right now, I'm 45% of the way back. But there are still some major problems I have with the game. The problems I've sort of solved since last episode are not necessarily the power. The power has got more interesting, more unique, and it's made some cool scenes. The pacing, it's got a little bit better, but then there isn't much going on. It's just like getting in people's heads is like the thing that happens. It doesn't feel real and raw like the other games. Like the other games, you'd have the Kate thing, you'd have the Frank thing, you'd have these things that actually were happening. You know what I mean? In this game, it's getting into people's heads and discovering what happened to them, and to me, that's not as much interesting to know. Though it may be more, I guess, realistic to expect only one bad thing to happen to someone at once. The big bad background, it's alright in this game, but it's also just a bit... I don't know what the right way to put it is. In this game, the big bad, like, thing going on in the background is like... It's very much a, like, if I played the game and this was the plot line of... If I played like a different game genre completely, and the plot line was that there's a big bad company who blows up mountains, right? Which is what this big bad company is. That wouldn't be like a really like major thing to be, oh, that's a big bad company, I need to go and defeat it. It would just be like flavor text to the game to let you finish it. But like the Jefferson thing in Life is Strange 1, that would have been something that would have been more than flavor text and would have been a good story on its own. So I'm not sure what to think about the actual villains and like the bad things going on in this game. As I said, the power's got more interesting, but again, it's not really... It doesn't complement a game that has experiences that happen at the same time. Like, what I really extracted from Life is Strange 1 and 2 was stories of one person or two people. And that's another thing that I'm really sort of missing. But let me go back to my first point, is that Life is Strange 1 is a game about Max and whatever happens there. So it's like everything that is a high stakes scene or anything like that, it represents an actual danger that's taking place. It might not end up being a danger, it might never possibly cause issues, but it was one. And then Life is Strange 2 is the same. It's about Shaw, it's about all of the turmoil that happens over the course of a year. And all the episodes take place in different settings, and so my first point that I still have a problem with this game is the lack of the actual story being necessarily about what's happening to one person. My second issue, as I was sort of leading into before, is that these Life is Strange games, at least all three of them before this, were about a relationship between two people, whether it be a love or whether it be the sibling thing that's going on in Life is Strange 2. But that would them different stories were a part of the draw, I think. Next was, because you don't get that in this game, should I say? You get, I think you get a choice, but that doesn't really develop as much. You need to be like really well at that and focus on it really. The way that the game faces that is not good, I don't think. That it lacks it completely. The sort of open world exploriness, I really am not vibing with. I mean, you start off the game in the Black Lantern, and let's just go over this episode. You start off in the pub, right? You live in the pub, obviously, and then there's upstairs. But throughout most of that, until I went and talked to Mac and started off that little end bit of about half an hour, I had a good hour, which was most of the episode, able to free roam, and it's cool that and all that I'm able to free roam for most of the episode, but not when it's mostly sort of just useless stuff. I don't really want to go upstairs and click on something to hear what a character I only learned of last episode was doing 15 years ago. I didn't need to know that about anyone, any main character in Life is Strange 1, any main character in Life is Strange 2. I didn't need to know that. But it's something that is just buffing up the content. I'd rather a linear experience like the other ones, because yeah, and then you put me in a room and I have to solve something. I feel like Life is Strange 1, 2 and Before the Storm were very well paced in that manner, because you'd always end up in a room that has a decently here and there puzzle, or it had a lot of things to do that complement the story. Like it would put, like Life is Strange 2, it'll put you in a shop with money in the first episode, and you'd have to choose what to buy, or if you would steal. That's a good choice, even if it was just an ABXY. Even if the choice was just buy the things or steal, that would be a good choice. But the interaction of exploring was still good, because the choice was the exploring. It was still looking around, seeing what you could steal and all this, and meeting Brody would help you. But yeah, and Life is Strange 1 had similar ones. Before the Storm had the in the last episode, the looking around the room, the uncovering everything at the game space. This doesn't really have that. It's just sort of explore around the town and talk to people as if it were 100% a real life day that was taking place. And as much as I like the immersion in games, that's too much immersion, because it takes away from the pacing. You need a little bit of suspension of disbelief, I think, in games like this. Don't think Life is Strange is perhaps a completely slice of life series, but I think this game so far has been too much of one. Standouts in this episode, I really like the ending sequence. I like the music they used. I think it worked, and it showed that there's some of that Typhon woman who was not Diane was her name, yeah, who wasn't feeling the same way, and that's a good way to convey it with the power. The Ryan scene was alright, but I feel like it didn't need to be like, I didn't need to get whisked away like that. And also, joy could have been a thing that I already knew about. I don't see any time before now when finding out someone was happy was a bad thing. I like the Max scene, the fact that when you're in his head, you can actually see all the cameras and everything, as if you're being watched and finding out about him. He's actually been quite the compelling character out of the lot. In that he's actually had development in this game, and like, there's just things I didn't need to know. Anyway, there was a lot of just filler, and I don't really like that word, because someone else's filler could be like a really interesting scene, but the memories thing, I don't see the point in it. I really don't see the point in it. I didn't need the memories options in Life is Strange 1. I didn't need them in Life is Strange 2, and I didn't need them in Before the Storm. All I liked from those games were the well-paced game, short. Didn't even matter if it's in one place or if it's throughout the entire country. I just liked that it was about specifically two characters, generally. So yeah, as I say, it has brought me a bit closer, because it has the same problems as the first episode, the first chapter, but because it's been 2 episodes now with 2 chapters, I've noticed some more of them. Otherwise, there's been a few other scenes that brought it closer, but I think by the end, I'm not going to be at that 100% mark. I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, if the next 3 episodes had 15% more each, that's another 45%. I'll be at 90. But I don't even think I'll be there, to be honest, because as much as I've liked it, I'm still disappointed with the game, with as much as I've played as a Life is Strange game. Because in an episode like this, in Life is Strange 2, think about the stuff that happens in Life is Strange 2. And mind you, Life is Strange 2 has just as long episodes as this. The longest episode in Life is Strange history is the first episode of number 2. The second longest is the 5th episode, right? Or maybe the other way around, but either way, them 2 are the longest. They're like 3.5 hours. This took me less than 2. But even though that the first episode of Life is Strange 2 was 3.5 hours, and this was 1 hour and 40 minutes, just the amount of stuff that happened in that first episode. There's one major event, really. There's the whole escaping into the woods. Now we're, because he uses power. And then you're in the woods, and then you go and get in the motel, and that's really the end of the episode. There's also the obvious. You get to the motel after escaping from the thing, from the petrol station thing, right? Perfect. 3.5 hours, and that's all you do. But it felt more real in that situation. It felt more high stakes. You knew what was going to go down, and that first escape into the woods at the start of the the start of the episode is such a powerful scene that it actually carries on for the rest of the game. But they don't stop there in Life is Strange 2. Then they have the petrol station scene. Then they have the motel scene. Then they have the whole grandparents' house episode. They have the ending of that. Then they have episode 3. They have the rebellion thing that happens with Daniel. They have the episode 4, the hospital. They have the there's still these types of things going on throughout the game. And this game, all it's had so far in that vein is the end of episode 1. And then the rest of it's been it's been as if Life is Strange 2 was just a game where you walked forward realistically to escape to Mexico and nothing stopped you on the way. nothing just as bad or nearly as bad as the whole start of Life is Strange 2 happened again in the entire game. But that's been it. I've rambled on. As I say, I will finish this game, but so far there's just some gaping holes in this game that I can't yet patch up. And it's sad because when I was really excited when this game came out, but these 2 episodes have just not been it for Life is Strange for me. I'm hoping this new one will be good. I mean, I really am. I'm really hoping. You've got Max back, but that's not enough. That is nowhere near enough. Because it's not like on the surface Alex is a bad protagonist. But it's the entire game just around it. It's just... there's just nothing. Like, so far there's just been nothing compared to the other Life is Strange games. Like, Before the Storm felt more like a big game than this, if you get what I mean. It felt more like a major event game. Stuff was happening. I mean, episode 1, like, you're all around the place. You can keep track. And it was well written, and it had good characters. Sure, some of them were cliched, I guess, right? But you can't avoid that in this. And the event, in the attempts to make sort of everyone not be that, there's just no flavour to it. It's like a big meal with no flavour. That's my way of putting it. It's an unseasoned banquet. While you know, Before the Storm was quality over quantity. As I say, I'll also finish it because by the looks of it, this game will only be about 10-15 hours long, which is nowhere near as long as Life is Strange 2, which is half the price, and I think 5 times as good. So, I mean, I'm not sad that we won't be playing with this for much more longer, but there's 3 more episodes, so that's how it is. I'm going to finish this off then. So, yeah. That's been it. It's been Life is Strange True Colors, Episode 2. I've been Zoxon.